What's up, Lucky Gamers? It's Lucky Lux, and today we're going to be talking about the elements and classes, mainly because I can talk about those in the same kind of screen, basically. Just kind of the importance of them, like why you should pay attention to them, right? I am going to be using an account that I re-rolled on. I have my original account, so therefore you guys don't think like, oh, you only played 5 minutes of the game, because a lot of you like to remind me on that on my re-roll guide. But basically just to be talking about how the classes can save you on different matches, depending on the abilities or kits that the enemies have. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, guys, so I'm just in a battle prep screen right before I start doing a mission. So currently, right now, I don't have the most balanced team. I have 2 hoplites, a sniper, and a mage. But right, like I could probably have a tank, probably could have a healer. It's just as early on, and literally I'm in the tutorial stages, so I don't need that, right? But you do want to make sure that you have a variety when you're going into these stages, which I'm going to make a guide about that, about who you want to level, because I find myself in a position where I felt like I was needing my whole roster to kind of progress, because I didn't have really strong like SSRs. Like I had really good tanks, but I didn't have like a lot of strong damage. I ended up having to level a lot of multiple characters also to kind of test things. So as this being a second account, now I feel better about it. And then when I get to the official launch, it'll be even better. But anyways, I digress. What you want to pay attention to when your classes, you actually get specific buffs, right? So with Guardian, all your allies take 5% less damage. With Ranger, they do more damage if there's no enemies close to them, right? 10% more. Hoplite, when Hoplite is present, all allies deal 5% more physical damage. For casters, allies charge energy 5% faster if you have one there. An Assassin, they deal 40% extra damage to enemies below 20%. And the Adushrix Healer, basically supporter, when they're present, all allies will be healed 15% more. So these are buffs that you have with the teams, and it's really nice that like you get a buff by, you know, you only can build a team with 4, so you do have to make a decision, right? Especially like on DPS, because sometimes it's good to have like 2 front lines. I know on the first account I made, I had 2 Guardians with the healer and a DPS. I tried to have 2 Guardians, which is 2 DPS, no healer. There's different combinations that you can run, right? But it also depends on the enemies that you have and the units that you have. So there's going to be different combinations. But as I get more information on the majority of the units, I'll be able to kind of let you guys know what teams are okay and which ones are not, right? And then here we go to the elements. The elements is important because you literally get a 50% damage boost by having the correct element. That's too big of a difference to not pay attention to, right? Like, I've honestly passed stages where I was lower just because I had the right elements. And this is kind of make you wonder who you want to level up, which is why I'm going to make a separate video on it, because there are certain characters that will help carry you through the early game because they can cover a mission that they might be good for. Now, the light and dark units, don't get me wrong, they are great too. But of course, they're kind of a little bit special because they only can counter each other, which early on you will find some light and dark units, but they do give us a light unit, right? And then there's a dark unit on the banner. So you do have that. But mainly the RGB is what you're going to want to mainly focus on, because that's where you're going to see a lot of the stronger like bosses and stuff based off of the RGB, right? So just again, while you're building your teams, really think about what you have. Like here, I could probably put a tank, give us some more protection, right? This tank here, Kier, she has shielding, so I probably don't need a healer this early on. I have a warrior which can interrupt, which is why warriors are important. Sniper to hit backline. This sniper specifically can hit pretty much everybody on the field. And then I have an AoE mage to help take care of different situations, right? And I will go over this when I go over like team formations more. But this is where you have like the balance of classes. And yes, I can swap out, right? If I want a more physical based team, maybe I take out the caster, put two snipers, because I have the hoplite giving the extra 5%. That could be a thing as well. Maybe I want to have magical based teams, and then I put two mages back here. Like there's nothing wrong with doing any of it. It's really up to you or what you want to do, right? So again, just kind of pay attention to some of those things while you're building your teams. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. That's pretty much all I have for this video, and I have many more planned, so I don't want to keep you too long on this one. But if you guys enjoy this content, please hit the like button, comment down below what you guys think about the game, what you guys think about the different classes, the element system, and also subscribe to the channel if you guys want more of these videos. Please click the bell, that way you know when I upload. And I will be streaming this game. I do plan to stream it today, but it's gonna be a little difficult because my household is sick, and I'm actually not sick this time. I've been taking my Flintstone vitamins and I don't feel sick, so I'm staying hopeful. So I do have the newborn right here, so it'll be a little difficult, but I will try to get some vids out. But anyways, guys, I love the support that you've been giving me. I love those of you who've been sticking around, right? And you guys are all appreciated. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. You lucky gamers, have a good one. Lucky Lex out.